Hey guys, HUNTV here, welcome back to another video. I think we all can agree that Cartoon Network is on a dry spot right now for animation. Sure, there's a few shows that are still airing, like Toradora and the Ben 10 reboot, and with HBO Max still rather new, and with its exclusive shows, and the AT&T purchase of Warner, the network is in a strange position. But there's one show in particular that is first a reboot, and second, gets some of the biggest numbers on the network, and that's Teen Titans Go. In today's video, I'll be going over the history of Teen Titans as a franchise, the creation of Teen Titans Go, and why a lot of people, including myself, dislike the show and how it is right now. This is the second video in the When Went Wrong series, so if you want more, let me know down in the comments. But without further ado, let's see what went wrong with Teen Titans. Teen Titans franchise was first adopted by two men known as Robert Haney and Giordano Bruno Brimiani. Sorry if I butchered your names. The first appearance of the team are from comics, but however weren't from their own. They actually originated from the Brave and Bold series issue number 54 in the early 60s. The members of the Teen Titans were redesigned multiple times over the years, but would end up with the notorious Robin as Dick Grayson, as well as Cyborg, Starfire, Raven, and Beast Boy. As decades passed, DC continued with comics and eventually would make an appearance in the animation industry. The team first appeared in some Batman movies, the Justice League series, and even in an anti-drug commercial. In 2003, Cartoon Network started airing the original Teen Titans series. The show's premise had its own storylines, but also had a slight gags and callbacks to the comics. The series was adored and is still almost 2 decades later by thousands of fans. However, the show would come to an end in 2006 with the episode entitled Things Change. Following that, it would get a TV movie, yes, a TV movie, that year. In 2010, another series would start to air called Young Justice. The series focused on young new heroes shadowed over by the superheroes. The series is not completely focused on the team, and I'm not really familiar with it, so I'm mostly going to be ignoring it for this video, but it's still good to mention. A few years later, in 2013, a new show was picked up by Cartoon Network, known as Teen Titans Go. However, the difference with this series is that it takes a comedic take on the Teen Titans franchise. With bittersweet reviews, the show did exceptionally well for the time of Cartoon Network, and continued to air. To this day, the show created hundreds of episodes escalating over 6 seasons. It also had a theatrical movie released called Teen Titans Go to the Movies in 2018. Yes, a theatrical release, not a TV movie compared to the original. And with that, that is the short history of Teen Titans as a franchise. So what went wrong? I mean, with such a unique idea and concept, there was a lot for this franchise. I've compiled a couple of reasons on why this happened. My first reason is the change of time. The early 70s and 80s was all about superheroes and comics. The Teen Titans universe worked really well in that environment. With the change of the entertainment industries, for the most part, action and superhero cartoons especially have slowly unpopularized over the years. There are still action gems out there, but compared to a few years ago, it does not compete with the likings, especially the children these days. Children rather watch goofy characters doing goofy things rather than trying to understand a complex storyline with some action scenes. My next reason has to do with Cartoon Network as an industry. The branding of Cartoon Network has always been, for the most part, has been animated content. However, it's always confusing if a network is meant for all ages or just for kids. Because you get shows with a good story like Steven Universe that anyone could enjoy, but then you get like what we're talking about now, Teen Titans Go. I think the changing identity Cartoon Network has, with the years of wanting a 6th season, shifted the opinions of many with the over-excessive childish elements. My third and final reason for the decline of Teen Titans is simply the legacy the original Teen Titans left. Whether you like it or not, the reboot of a show is always going to be compared to the original successor. As I mentioned above, the final episode of Teen Titans left an uncanny taste in my mouth. Following the events of the Brotherhood of Evil, the team returned to the city to only find Terra, who's a returning character in the show, has come back to life and a new white monster randomly comes out of nowhere and just attacks them. So on top of the 2 mysteries that the episode leaves, we still don't also get the identities of Red X and Slade, who are 2 reoccurring acquaintances in the show. With these 4 mysteries that people were hoping would be answered in a rebooted Season 6, the reboot we got just let down a lot of people. And yes, Teen Titans Go does mention old characters, so it was really just an unsettling taste. So what could be done to fix Teen Titans as a franchise? Now, over the years, it's been steadily improving somewhat. We got the TV movie crossover between the Titans, that was pretty good. There's a TV night series I hear is pretty decent. I said improving, right? Yeah, I did. I wrote it down. Anyways, but there isn't much that can really happen. Teen Titans Go is popular. With that and the change of corporations, obviously with AT&T, they're going to stick what works. What gives them the viewerships. The most I can hope for is that a season 6 of Teen Titans is an actual finale to the series. At least the two main cliffhangers, the White Creature and Terra, get resolved. But gosh, I really want to know who Red X is, really. But other than that, I'd be pretty surprised. Overall, the Teen Titans franchise rose to popularity from the comics to eventually get a full-fledged animated series. With the inferior reboot that we got from the original series ending, it left an awful taste, and to top it all off, the horrible humor and character traits would ultimately lead to its failure. Thank you all so much for watching this video. What are your thoughts on the Teen Titans franchise? Let me know down below in the comments. Have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.